Hello. My name is Owi Mike, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, this is DIY Hub TV with Owi Mike, where I share with you legitimate and fun way to making money online. I also share recipes and craft. So today I'll be sharing with you how to make pap, P-A-P. In some part of the world, it is called akamu. Some other people call it ogi. So that's what I'll be sharing with you today. Pap is a very important cereal in the country where I come from. When it comes to introducing solid food to your baby of 6 months, it is very important. This is mainly what a lot of people use, apart from the canned food and all of that. Pap is very important. Even some persons who use canned food, rest of them, still introduce pap to their children because of the nutritional value. What you use to make this pap is you need corn, you need guinea corn. This is my guinea corn. And you need millet. This is what millet looks like. This is millet. This is guinea corn. And this is corn or maize, depending on where you come from. So I have already mixed the 3 ingredients together. You can actually make this pap with corn only. You can make it with guinea corn only. You can make it a combination of corn and guinea corn. You can make it a combination of guinea corn and millet, or you can mix the 3 of them together. At different times, I can choose to do it differently, but in this video, I'll be combining the 3 of them. So what I did was, I got 10 cups of corn, I got 5 cups of guinea corn, and I got 3 cups of millet. Now, there's no fixed combination. There's no fixed quantity. You can decide to use 20 cups of millet, 10 cups of guinea corn, 20 cups of corn. There's no constant ratio. You just do it according to the quantity of corn that you want to produce. But for this is going to give me about 1 custard bucket. You know the custard bucket, the 4 liters bucket with a cover. It's going to give me full of that bucket and about a quarter. So it's much. So this is going to last my family for 1 month. I have a 2-year-old toddler, and I also have an 8-month-old baby. So this is going to last them for about a month. So what I did was, after buying the corn, the millet, and the guinea corn, what I did was I destoned them. I poured it into a tray and I selected out the stones. It has stones, it has chaff, so you just blow it out. And then I destoned the corn and I destoned the millet. I did them separately. After that, I washed them separately and then I poured them into this bucket. And then the next thing you do is you add water. Okay, I've added my water. Now you're going to add water until it is over the ingredient, as in your water is going to cover the ingredients totally, submerge it totally, and then come up to a level. And then you're going to leave this for 3 days. You're going to leave this for 3 days. That's about 72 hours. You're going to leave it for 72 hours. But every 24 hours, you have to remove this from this water, throw out the water, and put new one. Every 24 hours, you're going to remove the corn, the millet, and the guinea corn from the water. You're going to remove it. Just remove it like this. Just remove it like this. Remove everything. after you have removed it, discard the water and then put in fresh water. So as you can see, I have removed it from the old water. I'm going to put it back into my bucket. I'm going to pour in water again, and I'm going to keep it for another 24 hours. So every 24 hours you do it. So I'm going to do that on the third day. After 3 days, after 72 hours, I'm going to take it to the mill and I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it to a very smooth paste, and then I'll continue the process. Okay, this is the end of my 72 hours. Thank you for watching this video up to this level. Please, if you have found value from this video, click on the like button, tap on that notification bell so that whenever I bring value adding and money making content like this, you'll not miss out. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Your subscription will encourage me to research and bring more and more value adding and money making content like this your way, and it will also help YouTube to make this video reach a wider audience. So this is my 72nd hour, that is 72 hours later. I'm going to rinse this out of this water and I'm going to take it to the mill. So you can decide to add water and rinse it again, but I'm not going to do that because before I soaked it in water the first day, I washed each of the ingredients thoroughly, so I don't have need for rinsing again. Then some persons add ginger root to their pap. Some people add almond root to their pap to give it a different taste, but I'm just going to do this plain with these 3 combination. So when I get to the mill, I'll let you see how it is done. So we're back from the mill. This is what it looks like. The combination of the corn, the guinea corn, and the millet. This is what it looks like. It's almost brownish color, very light brown color. So this is what we have. If you have more of the guinea corn, you're going to have an almost red colored pap. If you have more of the corn, it's going to be yellowish. So this one, the mix was almost even. The ratio was almost equal. So that's why you have something like this. So the next thing you're going to need is, you're going to need a container, and you're going to need this. This is a sieve clothe. This costs about 1,000 naira. That's a little above $1, about $1.6, I think. So it's about 1,000 naira. So you're going to get a container. It doesn't have to be a basin, but I like to use this basin because it makes my work faster. So you're going to put this on top. And then you're going to tie it under at the bottom. You're going to tie a knot at the bottom. So you're going to tie a knot under. This is my knot. And then also hold this side. Remember, this container has, this sieve cloth has 4 corners. So you're going to tie 2 opposite corners to each other. So you're going to tie it under the basin. Okay, and you're going to have something like this. This is what we have now. So I'll start sieving. The next thing you need to do after this is to get a bowl of water. You need water and you need a bowl to scoop your pap and then dish out the water. So I'm going to dish my pap into the sieve cloth. And then I'm going to pour some water and I'll start washing. I'm going to wash until all the starch will go into the basin, and what will be left will be just chaff. All the starch are going to go into the basin. As you can see, it's very smooth because it's a mixture of chaff and starch. So all of the starch, which is going to become our pap, is going to go into the basin as I keep washing, and then the chaff is going to remain. So we're going to keep washing until what is left is just, you can see, this is the chaff now. This is the chaff. You can see this. This is now the chaff. It was blended very smooth, so even the chaff still looks like the best. But this is what the chaff looks like. You can see that. So this is what you get. This is your chaff. Once you have gotten this, that means you have washed out all of the starch into the basin. Now this starch can be used as feed for birds. It can be used for bird feed, like your chicken feed. It can be used to feed chicken. It can be used to feed pig too. So I want to point out one thing. The more water you add, the faster it will sieve out. Because this thing requires water to sieve out. So the more water you add, the faster it will sieve out for you. And the less time you will spend. Okay, so that's the last one. So you keep washing until you have something like this, which is only the chaff. You have only the chaff now. So I'll just remove it. So I'm just going to gather them out. Another thing, how you know that you have removed all the starch is that when you're pressing it like this, nothing will slip out between your fingers. So you just know that what you have is only chaff. So we're going to remove all of the chaff, and then we're going to allow it to stay overnight. You can leave it for 4 to 6 hours, or you can leave it overnight. I like to leave my own overnight because I do not want to lose any of my pap, any of the starch in the water. So I have removed the sieve cloth. So this is what I have. It's a combination of starch and water. So when we leave it either for a period of 4 to 6 hours or overnight, the water is going to separate from the starch. The starch is going to settle at the bottom while the water will stay at the top. Then we'll decant, it will filter out the water and leave the starch under. If you have found value so far from this video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also tap on that like button and also click on the notification bell so that whenever I bring value adding and money making opportunities like this your way, you will not miss out. So this is my pap now. It has stayed overnight. I'm going to separate the top from the bottom. The top is the water that will be discarded and the bottom is my pap. So I've discarded the water. This is now the pap that's remaining. So the next thing you do is you need this cloth. This cloth is like a pillowcase. It's cotton, something like a pillowcase. So I'm now going to pour this pap paste into it and leave it until all the water is drained out. So you're going to scoop the paste, because even this paste that is remaining after you have discarded the water still has some water that needs to be removed. So when we put it in this bag, the water, and squeeze it and tie a knot, the water is going to drain out completely and we only have our pap remaining. We only have our pap remaining without any water. So, but as it is now, if you want to make it immediately, you can just take some of this paste and just make your pap and eat. Prepare the meal and eat if you want. So as you can see, excess water is already draining out. You can see that. So the whole water is going to drain out. Then we're going to be left with our paste. So that is how to make your pap. And what I have now, right now, if I want to sell it, I'll sell it for like 3,500 naira. And the entire money I spent on this preparation is 1,400 naira. If I want to sell it, I'll sell it for like 3,500. I'll sell all of this pap for, you can see the quantity. If I want to sell, I'll sell all of this pap for 3,500. That is what I sell, this quantity of pap. So that's double, almost double of my capital. This is small business you can do. You can supply this to people, put them in custard bucket and supply to people in their homes, people that have children, even families that like pap, you can supply to them. If you have 10 people you're supplying a month, that is 30 income. By the time you take out your 1,400, you have about 2,000. Yes, so that's like 20,000 naira extra income every month if you have 10 families you're supplying this thing to. I hope you found value from this video. If you did, please don't forget to tap on that subscription button to encourage me to bring more and more content like this your way. See you in my next video. This is what our pap looks like after preparation. You can see. You can see. This is what the pap looks like. You can see that. It's very nice. And the color, I like the color. So that's the end of this video. If you have found value from this video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Click on the like button to like this video and tap on the notification button so you can be notified whenever I drop more content like this. Bye.